And the Joey Jones Show rolls on from Mugshot's Grill and Bar on Airport Boulevard. Who set the record for most tackles in a game? Coach, you knew it off the top of your head. Jake Johnson, 17 tackles against Kent State when we played them up there in 2011. And, I didn't realize, I knew Enrique was having a great game. Looked at the stat sheet, I went 17. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a pretty impressive effort by that young man.
Enrique Williams has been in our program 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so proud of him, his leadership, and what he's been able to accomplish. Just a great player, and his play has really picked up the last 2 weeks. He's playing on a very high level right now.
Well, let's take a look at our program as we head into this final bye week. And mentally, if nothing else, probably not a bad time to have a bye week, is it?
Sure. I think, well, the fact that we're playing Navy, number one,
Yeah.
they're hard to prepare for that triple option offense. People don't understand how tough that is, but we do. And having 3 extra days of practice certainly helps us. And also, just anytime you can play 3 or 4 games, you can get a week off is very good. It's worked out really good for us, especially physically.
All right, let's talk about our offense. We've seen explosions here. I mean, again, we played hard last year,
right,
but we're light years from where we were last year. Mm-hmm. What makes this offense so explosive?
Well, I think that we've got start off with some guys at the quarterback position that are playing really well. And we have a couple of receivers that have come in with Chavez Smith and Danny Woodson and making big plays downfield. We got Jay Jones, a running back, Chris Denham. They've added some burst to the offense. So all it takes is a few players here and there, and all of a sudden things you become a lot better coach.
Right.
Those guys around. So no doubt about it.
Talk about Ross specifically. What kind of player is he? Is he one of the vocal guys? Is he a lead by example type of guys? How is he in the huddle?
He is a great leader on and off the field. He has intensity in games. He has a lot of confidence. And he's just one of those guys that when others are around him, the confidence just rubs off on those guys.
Well, what about the class clown? Is there a class clown on offense? Somebody that's always cracking everybody up?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Actually, Ross does some of that.
He's
loose at times. He's serious, but he can also have a little fun.
Have you talked to him about his touchdown dance or the stomp or whatever that is?
He didn't want to bring that up very much because the kids make fun of him on that one. A lot of guys do it in the locker room and on the sidelines, doing their knees and pumping them up and down. But he has fun in the end zone.
Hey, look, as long as he's crossing the goal line, I don't care what he
does
when he gets there, right?
Somersaults, whatever he needs to do.
All right, so where do we need to improve? What are some of the things you say, well, look, these last 4 games, here's what we need to do a little better?
I'll start with special teams. I will say this, special teams, for the first time since I've been here 5 years, we achieved every goal on our special teams. We played great though on special teams. Made our field goals, we had great punt returns, great kickoff returns, great kickoff coverage. That was good. I know you asked about what we need to improve on. Mm-hmm. Offensively, I think in the first half, we're still just not playing great in the first half or whatever.
Right.
We're not playing bad, we're just not moving the ball like we could in the first half, and I think that's something we definitely improve on. I think defensively, stopping people late in the game. I think we've had trouble with stopping Troy and Texas State, and even this past game, even though it was the middle of the fourth quarter, wasn't late in the game, but try to come up with a stop late in the game.
You talked about the special teams. Who's the special teams coach?
Well, I don't know that guy.
No, I had to throw that in. No, but really, I mean, that is oftentimes a part of the game that people will overlook, and that can make a huge difference if you're doing the right things in that area.
Yeah, and it's been fun for me to kind of get back involved in what I call coaching again. It's just been fun, and I got some great coaches that are doing a great job with the different teams, and it's been fun. I think we're getting better there, and we'll continue to get better.
All right. Okay. Well, let's talk a little defense when we get back. But right now, we'll talk to one of the defensive leaders, a guy who we may call coach sometime in the near future. Our Mobile Gas player profile. We'll talk to Pat Moore.
It means a lot to me because I see it as in making history.
Yeah, it says he wants to be
from now on up.
Yeah.
People can remember me. It's a lot of fun. We like to play, have fun, and we also want to make plays. Everybody come together and really want to make plays. We came together more this year than last year. Last year we really wanted it, but this year we bonded much, much closer. I would like to show young kids and show them what I've been through, help them come and make them better, better them.
What kind of coach would you be? Would you be the feared, disciplined, Saban type of guy, or?
It depends. It depends. I'll be more laid back, but if I need to get my point across, I have to do what I have to do.